Hello, mighty men. I'll be speaking about the hero Peter, the first disciple. The two things that gets highlighted from Peter's life, first is obedience beyond natural. I'll be referring to Luke chapter 5 verse 4. This is where Jesus walks up to Peter and gives him a simple instruction: cast down your net deep and you will have a catch. Peter's response is a classic: we have doing it all night long with no results. The classic case of I know it, I've done it, hence I know the outcome. A vicious triangle of I know it, I've done it, I know what is the outcome. But Peter goes beyond this and says, nevertheless, at your instruction, we'll do it. And we all know that they had a supernatural catch. Hence, Peter had to obey beyond his natural knowing of, I know it, I've done it, but I will still do it. That is obeying beyond your natural knowing. Second such instance is Matthew chapter 14 verse 28. This is where Jesus is walking on water. Peter is on the boat. Peter looks at Christ and says, Lord, if it's you, command me to come. And Jesus' response is classic: come. The most lousy instruction that you can give to someone to walk on waters. This is the first time a miracle of this nature has been recorded in the Bible, walking on water, which Jesus has done. And Jesus says, come. That's all. But the response that Peter gives is amazing. He even obeys that small command of come, not wanting to know the specificity of the instruction. What should be done? How long? How big? Should I walk? Should I crawl? Should I swim? Should I lift my hand? Nothing. He just obeys the command. Again, displaying that he has gone beyond his natural desire to know more, just to obey the command. Second thing that I want to speak about is transformation. Peter, from Jesus with him to Jesus in him. So let's refer to Matthew chapter 26 verse 33. This is where Jesus has just acknowledged Peter as one of his best disciples, and post which he just informs all his disciples that every one of them will deny him. But Peter in his own strength says, everyone might, but not me. And we all know the following story where he denies Christ 3 times, twice to servant girls and once to a bystander. That was all his courage about. He could separate himself from Christ. Fast forward Acts chapter 4 verses 7 and 8. This is after Peter has just performed a healing miracle. He's been confronted by the same set of people who crucified Christ. And Peter's response is classic. He starts with the salutation saying, to the rulers of the people and elders of the Israel. He's not afraid of the people who have the authority to take decisions. The same set of people he was afraid of. In fact, previously he was denying to know Christ to servant girls, but now he's talking in authority. Hence, I believe the difference is Christ with us is when you're able to separate yourself with Christ, from Christ. But Christ in you, you are unable to separate yourself. You will have the courage and boldness. This is an amazing story of transformation. So as mighty men, I would encourage you to be confident and bold because Christ is in you. And also with that, have that obedience to go beyond natural if you desire to see supernatural in your life. Amen. So 2 things: obedience beyond natural and transformation because you have Christ in you. Amen.